Okay, good afternoon. So, are we all live now? Okay, live na tayo. So, we're just waiting. So, wait muna tayo sa iba before ta mag-start. Makita ang presentation. Can you comment down? Am I live already? Okay, let's see. Videos. Stop. Ayan, so bili pa siya. Hindi makita ang presentation. Wait sa patay diri ko na side kay andun yung camera display cap. Ayan. Ayan. So, kita na. Ayan. We can all be seen now. So, kita na. So, tingnan ko muna sa ating live. Okay, so, please, sa attendance ninyo, just type your name and section and say course, no? So, we will shortly start after 5 minutes, 4:15. Okay. Again, don't forget to like nyo naman. So, can you hear me ba? Can you, comment? Paano nga yung nakita yung comment? Sige daw, comment tayo if you can hear me. Okay? Ano na ko? Comment tayo. So, can you PM your classmates na I am already starting my lab. Wait, bakit ayaw niya? Problem na. Sige, PowerPoint. Ayan. Then, kita. Di na ako maka-PM kasi I'm using my phone para din mag-watch over. So, if anyone, kindly PM sa GC natin na I'm starting my live now so that we could start. Okay? So again, this is a live discussion about the number systems. So we have the conversion and additions. So this will only take just for almost 40 or 30 minutes. Then we will have it after the meron tayong mga questions, and it will be also graded, no, if mag-response kayo, okay? So better so ang rule natin is kung sino yung mauna, yung at least top 5, no, in each section. So I'll be checking that one. So kung sino yung mauna, yun yung my score, no? So as much as possible, I'll be doing checking all kung sino yung talagang nakasagot, no? Para wala namang Then after this lesson, so check your canvas because I'll be giving an activity in regards to this topic, which is the number systems, conversions, and additions. Okay. So ayan, by checking it, wait lang parang konti pa dito. Okay. Okay, marami-rami na. Okay, let's wait for the others na ha. In any minute now, mag-start tayo, okay? Baka nag-PM kayo, di ko kayo nasagot. Sorry ha. Wait, I'll check na lang dito sa isa kung ano. Dito tayo sa live na lang. Okay, somebody's chatting. Wait, di pa siya makita ang whole video display capture. Dito pala sa window capture. Then we have our Photoshop later kasi dito yung ko na. Di makita yung no? Patay tayo nito, di makita yung addition dito. Ba't di makita ang scene? So hindi kaya ni OBS pala. Where are the others? Bakit wala sila? So I could not di ko siya makita. Oops. Ano ba to? Ayan. So I'll be doing it like this lang kasi di siya makita. I mean, Pag i-full screen ko siya, ayaw niya eh. Okay, we have my BLT message and to see. Okay, mayroon naman kayo dito. Okay, kindly like the video naman. Just ano lang, para maganahan din ako. So, any moment mag-start na ako ha, saglit lang talaga. Inaayos ko pa para naman ano, para klaro din siya. Sino to nag-chat? Okay, we'll start now. Good afternoon to each and everyone. So this afternoon we'll be discussing about the number systems, each conversions and additions. So I know some of you didn't know what is this number systems is all about. Okay, so yes, for our objective this afternoon is to know what are the different uh, types of the number systems and how to convert each number systems from the different number systems. Okay, how data and programs are presented in the computers. So computers use the two-state 0 and 1 binary system to represent data. Thus, in computer, the 0 can be represented by the electrical current being off or low voltage 0 and being on high voltage 1. Okay, so again, this is how the computer interprets the data that being sent by the user. Okay, so we are the user. Okay, then we send data to the computer. Now, I know there are some confusions or questions. How do computer interpret? So, yun. So, the only thing that computer interpret all the data being sent by us is by 1, 0, and 1, which is this is the binary system. No? Even those pictures, for example, like in our messenger, in our GC, diba, we try to send images, text, voice calls, or videos. So actually, that's already in our end, the use in user end. In the end users or kita ng mga users, we can see text, images, but in the computer, in their entire world, those are only zeros and ones. That's why it was converted, no? Because of course we only read it as zero and ones. So so that's why there's what we call the conversions. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't mean also that with this conversion, the reason why it is ano tawag ito? The reason na mo na to siya ang na-interpret, no? But this is some of the ways and conversions, okay? So when data is input into a computer, the numbers or words we understand are translated into a binary number systems. So ito yun nga, sabi ko, di ba? When we send data, or example, picture sa messenger, we thought we send picture. Yet those are um, the binary code, which is the 0 and 1, which i-translate na po ni computers. So, binary is the language of computers. Everything you type, input, output, send, retrieve, draw, and so on, is in the end converted to the computer's native language binary, which is 0 and 1. Okay? So in number systems, we have 4. We have the decimal, binary, octal, and hexadecimal. Now, in decimal system, requires 10 different symbols, which is the 0 and 9. Hence, it is a base 10 number system. Again, the decimal system requires 10 different symbols from 0 to 9. Hence, it is a base 10 number system. Okay? Then we have the binary system again, uses only 2 symbols, which is 0 and 1. A numerical system wherein each digit stands for a power of 2. The binary system uses only 2 symbols, 0 and 1, to represent the values. Again, the decimal system, we have 0 to 9, while the binary system, only 0 and 1. Okay? So, sa binary system, we don't read that one as 10 or 11. We read that one talaga as 0, 1, or 1, 0. Okay? Next, octal system, we have uses 8 different symbols starting from 0 to 7. And it is base number 8 number system. While the hexadecimal system, base 16 number system, often used in assembly language programming. Okay? So, mainit dito sa lugar ko kasi pinagpapawisan. So, again, sa octal system, nag-base siya, ang base niya is 8. And it has 8 different symbols from 0 to 7. While sa hexa, base 16 siya, and it's start from 0 to 15. However, pag abot kang hexa, from starting from 10, ma-change siya to letters. So, 10 is letter A, 11 is B, 12 is C, 13 is D, 14 is E, until 15 is F. Okay? So, I have a diagram here. Ayan. So, ganito sa hexa system. Okay? So, again, pagdating sa number 10, so ma-change siya letters from A, 11 is B, 12 is C, 13 is D, 14 is E, 15 is F. Okay? Now, so this is now how we are going to write the 4 number systems. So, always put a subscript of 2 for binary. This one. Ito yung sa binary. So, nandiyon siya yung subscript na 2. So, once we have this subscript of 2, then this is automatic binary system. Okay? Then, 10 for decimal. This one. We have this 256 base 10. So, we call this one as the decimal. Then, we have 8 for octal. So, 34, 8. And 16 for hexadecimal. So, base 16. Okay? So, madali lang malaman pag hexadecimal na kasi obviously, like what I've said kanina, pagdating sa 10, 10 to 15, ma-convert to siya into letter. So, like this one, A, B1, base 16. So, this is the hexadecimal. Kuha? So, again, binary system, base 2. Decimal system, base 10. And octal system, base 8. And lastly, we have hexadecimal, base 16. Okay? Now, I think let's move on how do these conversions happens. So, we will convert now binary to decimal, binary to octal, and binary to hexadecimal, and so on. So, mag-conversion na sila lahat. No? Okay, let's start with binary. Ayan. First is decimal to binary. So, decimal to binary to another system. So, decimal to binary. So, kita yung rule. So, divide the decimal number by 2 until quotient becomes 0. Take note of the remainder. Read the remainder from down to up. Okay, for example, we have our given 102 base 10. So, we'll find the binary. So, our solution, so ang rules niya, divide the decimal number by 2. So, we have 102. Lakihan ko ha, i-zoom ko lang konti para yan. So, i-divide by 2, then take note of the remainder, ay quotient. Okay, again, until, ayan ha, basahin ko ulit ha. Divide the decimal number by 2 until quotient becomes 0. Take note of the remainder. Ayan. So, balik tayo dito sa solution. Oops. So, we have this 102 divide 2 is 51. So, since wala siyang remainder, take note of the remainder, di 0. Next, 51 divide 2. Pila man? Ha? 51 divide 2 is 25. Since na siya carry, so ato siyang i-remainder 1. Okay? Basta sa binary, any remainder niya turns to, pag nagay siya remainder, 1 dyan na automatic. Okay? Next, hindi pa 0 ang quotient natin. So, 25 divide 2 equals 12, remainder 1. Then, 12 divide 2 is 6. So, wala siyang remainder. Then, 6 divide 2 is 3. Wala siyang remainder. 3 divide 2 is 1. And may remainder siya. Then, 1 divide 2 cannot be. So, that's why 0 and remainder 1. Again, sabi dito, take note of the remainder and read it from bottom to top. So, therefore, our answer here is 110, 011, 0. Then, of course, don't forget the base 2. Okay? Nakuha? Sige daw. Oops. Yan. Sige, kung nakuha, maghatag kong example. Wait, ha? We'll see if makita ni Pete. Okay, so again, decimal to binary, divide the decimal number by 2 until quotient becomes 0. Take note of the remainder. Read the remainder from down to up or bottom to up. Okay? Sige, tagaan na to siya another sample. Okay? So, wait sa, try na to. There is a paint. Okay, sa paint. Yan. So, what if ang atong, like this one, dako ra kaya itong brush. So, ang sample natin kanina is we have 102. So, gamayin, liitin muna natin ha, liitan. Wag mo na yung, oops, ano ba ito? Ba't naggawa ko pa? So, liitan muna natin, 5, 6, base 2. Ayan. Sige. Sino maka-answer? Comment below. Write your answer sa comment sections. I'll wait for 5 minutes. So, ito yung ano ko. Yung given ko. We have 56. Oh, it is not base 2. Base 10. Yan. Sige daw. Sino yung ano? Makasagot? So, my given is 5, 6, base 10. So, ang hanapin natin is, convert siya into, ayan, binary. Sige, sino yung ano? Oh, by the way, makita ba yung ano ko? Makita pala ba? Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes para makasagot. Okay, we have na may sumagot na si Ninyo Juarez. Ang sagot niya is 010110. Oops, in-erase niya. Binura man niya. Don't worry with the subscript ha. Of course, diyan sa comment natin, hindi tayo makasubscribe. Pero as long as magbigay lang kayo ng answer so that we will check. We have Vince Philip de Malerio 000111 base 2. Kay Philip to, Philip. Now we will check. Then kay Cabreros 1100. Kuha pa tayo ng isa. And Abanas. Kay Abanas, ay Mapayo pala na una. Mapayo is 0 wait, si Mapayo ba to? Ayan, si 0 1 1 0 0. Sige daw, kay Mapayo. Sige. Let's see kung sino may tama sa kanila, no? So again, ano yung rule sa conversion? Decimal to binary. So ang rules niya is divide the decimal number by 2. Okay. So balik tayo sa paint ha. So ganito ang paglagay nyo ha. So 56 divide 2. Para hindi siya mahirap, lagay talaga kayo ng T. Ayan, T. Ang tawag ko dito is T. Big letter T kasi andito yung quotient and remainder. Okay. Sige, 56 divide 2. So we will solve 56 divide 2, 2, 4, 1, 16, 8. Ayan. So, remainder niya is 0. So, 28 and remainder is 0. Then, 28 divide 2, we have land. Obviously, we have 14, 0. Then, 14 divide 2, we have 7, 0. Oops, sino na may tama? Oops, wala na. Then, we have 7 divide 2 is 3. carry 1. Then 3 divide 2 is 1, carry 1. Then 1 divide 2 equals 0, carry 1. Again, ang rules natin after dividing it by 2, take note of the quotient when the quotient is already 0, so enough na tayo. Then we have now the remainder. Then sabi dito, take note of the remainder from top, read it from bottom or down to top. Ayan. So the correct answer, wala, almost nakatama si, wait ha. So ang correct answer natin is 111,0,002. So si Philip, tama sana to, pero hindi niya nabasa. Dapat kasi from bottom to top, di ba? While ito naman si Cabresos, kulang ng 0. Then Mapayo, mali. Okay? So nobody got these 3, no? Mali sila lahat. So the correct answer is 110. Then I will try to look dyan kung sinong nakatama sa comments, no? Okay. So, kuha na. Paano sa conversion to binary, decimal to binary? Okay. Next, proceed tayo. So, marunong na tayo sa decimal to binary. Next, we have wait ha, nangyari. Yan. Next, we have ba't ayaw niya maglipat? Yan. Next, we have binary, decimal to octal. Okay, zoom ko muna ha. The decimal to octal, divide the decimal number by 8 until quotients becomes 0. Take note of the remainder and read the remainder from down to up. Okay? If kanina, so to decimal to binary is divide by 2, this time, decimal to octal, divide by 8. Okay? So we have this example, 102. Our given is 102 base 10. So, ito yung solution. So, we have 102 divide 8 is 12. Then, ang remainder niya, if sa binary, if any remainder, pag once may remainder, automatic 1 siya. While dito sa decimal to octal, as is ang iyang remainder. Kuha. For example, 102 divide 8. So we have 12 and we have a remainder of 6. So as is. Next, we still have the quotient. So 12 divide 8 is 1. Then the remainder is 4. Then and still our quotient it's not yet 0. So proceed tayo. So we have 1 divide 8. And the quotient is already 0 and we have a remainder of 1. So therefore, again, sabi dito, read the remainder from down to top. So our final answer is 146. Or, ito yun answer is read as 146, not 146 pala. Okay? Is 146 base 8. Okay? Nakuha? I-zoom ko ha para klaro. Madali lang naman siya. Kasi if sa decimal to binary, divide by 2. Sa octal, divide by 8. Kuha? So, wait. May nag-PM. So, ang daming nakasagot sa Okay, ang dami na nakasagot. Pero yung iba hindi. Anyways, sige, dito naman tayo sa another example para makuha talaga natin ha. Ayan. Another example tayo. Okay, erase muna natin to. Erase back. Paano ba ito palakit sa eraser? Size eraser. Ayan. Hindi siya mag-erase. Eraser. Ayan. Ito na lang. Mag-file new na lang tayo. New. Okay, don't save. Ayan. Then, lakihan na natin. Okay, so we have our examples from decimal to octal. So we have 102. So we, yeah, saan yun? Again, try tayo ng another. We have, sige, 3 numbers tayo ha, 3, ano. Try natin 1, 2. Ano ba to? Eraser pala to. We have 2, 1, 2, base 10 kasi decimal to octal. I-find natin ang octal. Sige, sino makasagot? Sige daw. Sino makasagot? Saan yung ballpen ko? Okay, so we have sige, sino makasagot ng 212 202 base 10? Hanapin ang octal na ano. So, I'll prefer, wag kayong magamit ng calculator kasi it will give talaga a wrong answer. I mean, it's not really the exact, no? So, better na mag-ano na lang kayo. Yung tinatawag natin na tinamban. Okay, may nakasagot may sumagot rather, sino to? Si Palmahil. So, ang sagot ni Palmahil is 324 base 8. Sino pa? Sino pa may sagot? Sige, solve nyo because I'll try to solve it din. Wala na tuloy ako. 16, 5, bring to 8 times 5, 40 times 6, 40 times 7, 6 times 8 is 8 times 6 times 8. Sige na. Ayan, meron na bang nakasagot? Wait ha. So we have Mahinay. Si Mahinay, sagot niya is 421. Then lastly, we have Cabreros. Sagot niya is 325. Okay, let's check. Kinakabahan tuloy ako. Okay, so here we have 212 divide 8. So again, gawa tayo ng T. So we have our quotient and remainder. So 212, okay. Tinamban tayo. Divide 8. So we have 216. We have 5, 2, we have 6. Tama ba? Yeah, 6 times 8 is ilan? 48. So we have carry 4. So sagot dito is quotient is 26. Remainder is 4. Next, 26 divide 8, we have ilan? Ha? We have 3. Since 3 times 8 is 24. Then we have remainder 2. Then 3 divide 8. So cannot be. So 0, then 3. Then, ayun. So our final answer is 3, 2, 4. Yes, correct si Palmahil. Oh, may dagdag points na si Palmahil. Mali. And bakit si Cabreros naging 325 daw? 325 ba yun sa kanya? Ayan. Oh, bakit na 325 sa'yo, Cabreros? Okay. So, ang daming nakatamang sagot din, no? Okay. Next. Proceed tayo. And we have... Oops. Saan ito? Yeah. Next is... Ba't di siya mag-next page? Okay. Decimal to hexadecimal. Now, in decimal to hexadecimal, divide the decimal number by 16 until the quotients become 0. Take note of the remainder and read the remainder from down to up. So, same lang din no sa binary. So, example, so we have 252 or 252 base 10 and ayan. So, we have this divide by 16. Quotient niya is 15. And okay, so wait ha, para mas liwanag. 252 divide 15 is ano man? Divide 16. Okay, 16 times 15, we have 30. See, 5, 8, 10, 6, 1. So, 1, 0, 6, 8 plus 6, 14. So, 240. So, we have this, yeah. Mas malapit siya kang, ano. So, 15 and may remainder siya 240, may remainder siya na 12. Kaya, again, yung sa ano natin, pag dating sa hexadecimal, once ang 10 is A, I mean, ang sagot niya is 10, then ang conversion niya is A, 11 is B, and 12 is C. That's why ang sagot dito sa remainder is C. Then, still, we have our quotient. So, 15 divided 16 cannot be. So, that's why 0. And may remainder siya na 15. And therefore, ang kanyang final answer, we have FC base 16. Kuha? FC base 16. Okay? Sige, para malinawagan, so let's have another sample for that. Okay, so we have, okay, bigger number na tayo or small lang muna. So we have 113 base 10 convert to hexadecimal. Sige, sino yung makasagot? Okay lang, hindi na kayo sige, yun na lang, base 8, base 16, sige. Para malaman ko din. So, who can give the answer 113, then base 10, convert to base 16. Okay, mag-wait ako sa sagot. Okay, may sumagot na. Okay, sino na? Ayan, may nagsagot na. Wait, hindi kasi nilagyan ng base 16. So, ang bilis ni Palma Hill. Participative masyado. Palma Hill, we have 71. Sagot niya. Base 16, of course. Then next is si Bueno, which is Bueno, sagot niya is FCC. FCC base 16. Then lastly, we have Abanas. Sagot ni Abanas is 71 also. Okay, we'll check. So we have 1/3 3 divide 16. So again, lagay tayo ng T, which is of the quotient and remainder. Sige daw. Saan yung malapit? 16. Try natin. 16 times 10. So we have masyadong malaki. 160. So 16 times, try natin ha, 7, which is 42. 7. So 112. Ayan. Oops. Ito. 16 times 6. Malayo masyado. 6. So 96. So we have the 7. So we have our quotient 7. And yung answer niya is 112. So may remainder siya na 1. Tama ba? Next, we have, so since our quotient is not yet 0, so ang 7 divided 16, then, of course, 7 divided 16 cannot be. So, answer is 0 and, ayun, remainder is 7. So, therefore, ang sagot is 7, 1, base 16. So, tama si Palmahil, may point si Palmahil, and may points din si Abaras. Abaras ba yun? And Bueno, sorry. Wrong answer. Okay? Okay, again, in hexadecimal, in conversion to decimal, to hexadecimal, divide the decimal number by 16 until the quotient becomes 0. Take note of the remainder and read the remainder from down to up. And again, take note, pagdating sa hexadecimal, 10 becomes A, 11 becomes B, 12 C, 13 is D, 14 is E, and 15 is F. Okay? Okay, since it's already 5 p.m., so We will end muna dito this our presentation. So we're not yet done. So meron pa tayo ano no? Meron pa tayo um, uh, bina, uh, binary conversion. Kanina pala namali ako. I thought binary yung nauna. So nauna yung decimal. So we're done with the decimal conversion. So next up naman next tomorrow ulit. But I think my section na di makadalo. Kaya I will try na lang to record this evening. So matapos ang record, no? Then ina-live ko siya. Then the same pa din, no? You will give answer after. So sa yung ano ko after explanation so that ma, ma marunong na kayo magsagot din, no? Mag-compute. So again, we're done with the decimal and we have this binary conversion tomorrow and we have the octal and the hexadecimal. Again, ito dito tayo mas ano kasi crucial to. Basta sa hexadecimal, pagdating sa 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, maging A to F na siya. Okay? And remember, as always, binary is base 2, decimal base 10, octal base 8, and hexadecimal base 16. Okay? So, any questions? Baka pwede ko pa ma-entertain. Still have question and answer portion, of course. Okay? So, thank you for coming this afternoon. So, see you tomorrow. Goodbye.